Um, are there any people or groups of people that you would like to bring with you that would be opposed or apprehensive or hesitant to attend?
So I have a lot of friends who, believe it or not, are like the Trump supporters. I will say because I do not. But yeah, I have a few friends who are Trump supporters, and they say things to me like, "Oh,
Do you feel very represented at Pride yourself? And what do you think that they can do better?
So I know, and I'm gonna put this very bluntly. I know I feel represented because I'm a white gay male, and it's sad, but that's very true. And I wish that there was a lot of equal representation because I know that I rarely see representation for minority communities such as the Black community, and I rarely see representation for the lesbian community. And I wish that that would not happen. Like, I wish that everyone would be represented equally because that's what Pride is supposed to be known for.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody who even's like hates, they said the word hate, like straight people going to prides. I'm like, what? I don't I mean, you like nodded your head. Do you get that point of view? Because I would love some clarification on that.
Yeah. So I get the point.
Do you have, so two more questions, I think. Um, what is your biggest hope for the future? And do you have any idols within the LGBT community, people you really look up to?
So my hopes for the future. That's all right. Let me get my thoughts together.
Yeah, take a beat. I mean, yeah, I edit. We have an editor, so this gets edited anyway. So take a beat and use your words.
I just want a place. And like make change through that.
Are you sure you're not going to get into politics? I think you'd have a good. I think you'd have a good race.
I know. I don't know. I personally don't think politics are my thing. I enjoy politics and I enjoy learning about stuff like that, but I don't think partaking in politics would be my strong suit.
So you're going to school to teach.
Yeah, so I'm going to school to be a history and government teacher. So
one degree away from that.
yeah, 1 degree away, 1 degree away. Maybe I could do like political science and then like be a what's the word?
I'm planting the seed for you to run for governor.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm holding it in.
Yeah. Cool. Is there anything? I mean, I think that's all the questions I have for you. Is there anything you wanted to talk about or address, or anything that you think is important that I didn't bring up that you'd want to talk about?
The only thing I can think of is that I know at almost every single Pride Festival in North Carolina, at least, there's at least a group of 10 or more people who protest with the with the big signs, like with Bible quotes on them and everything. And I like that's just something that.
Are there any Are they? Those are like the passive, like God hates fags ones, right? I mean, are there any? I mean, in the South, you think a lot about guns and pickup trucks and. Like, I went to a very tiny high school for a year because my mom flipped properties, so I moved all over the country. And I went to this little tiny school in northern Georgia my freshman year with like, if I graduated there, it would have been with like 11 people. And, you know, I wasn't even out or gay or anything at that time. I was still pretending to be straight so I would fit in. And I remember how much they like all hated me just because I didn't have a southern like twirl in my voice because I moved from Washington D.C.
Yeah. So I know that there are a lot of groups prior to the election. This wasn't an issue at all, but now there's a group of like there's at least one or two booths at every Pride, like the Trump booth, and I know. At Charlotte Pride last year, because I was a guest on the Human Rights Campaign float last year, there was a group of probably like 40 to 50 people protesting. They were all Trump supporters saying like, this Pride isn't for us, blah, blah, blah. Like, they had signs and everything.
No,
so,
yeah, no, it's not.
yeah. I mean,
what do you think, like, the young community especially can do to better spread like visibility and word, or do you have any advice on?
I think that all we can do at the moment is educate ourselves and educate other people, like through nice ways, not yelling and screaming and telling people that they're wrong, but by actually talking to people and conversing about different topics and just immersing ourselves in other people's worlds.
Yeah. Do we cover if you're so like young, like being that you're really young and it's not, you said you don't ever feel unsafe like dating or going out on dates, right? It's more like you just see people gossiping, or like do you ever feel unsafe being out going on to like a date to a restaurant or something?
So, let me think. I know there's only one time like I'm trying to think. I know, like, even a few years ago, like, back in 2015, that was a different time. Like, I was...
way different!
yeah, no, like, way different. Like, that's only 3 years ago, but I was dating this guy, and we went out to a movie, and then I guess someone saw us holding hands or something. And then after the movie, like, I couldn't drive at the time, so my mom had to pick me up, and my boyfriend was waiting for his mom. And I had left. And not even a minute after I left, someone came up and sucker punched him in the face. Yeah. And we assume that that's why. But, yeah, usually, like, not, at least where I live, I haven't gotten any threats. But I've heard stuff from other people, like, at some of the smaller schools in my area, like, people threatening to throw bricks at them and stuff like that. But, yeah.
Throw bricks?
Mm-hmm.
That, I mean, you could die. I mean, that's not a punch. That's not a baseball.
Yeah, that's not
fucking brick.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Like, yeah, I hear stories like that, and I'm like, it's weird. Like, you realize like what a bubble I live in, where I would never even have to think of that ever.
Yeah, there's another thing. I helped start a Gay Straight Alliance in my high school, and the first year that we're up and running, we were going to be in our school's like a parade that went through our downtown area, and people were threatening to shoot up the parade because there was a gay group in it. Nothing happened. We still went because we were like, oh, like, but yeah, there were threats going around about that. So
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I will take this off the recorder.